Hello. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allenderry. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project, and I'm here to help you establish and maintain a consistent Speak Out Home practice routine. I know it is hard for you to do your Speak Out exercises every day, so hopefully with the workbook, the e-library, and these home practice sessions, we're helping you to make it more interesting. Today's topic is Dracula. Everybody say that with intent. Ready? Dracula. Every syllable with intent. Again, Dracula. And now let's smile with intent. We've got to practice smiling. Ready? Very good. Time for our sip of water. Grab your cup or your glass. As you bring it to your mouth, you're thinking about it. We're using intent. We're using the intentional motor system that is not as dependent on dopamine as the automatic motor system. That's where intent comes from. Let's start with the first Speak Out exercise. Are you ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. The more you exaggerate, the better. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. We're warming up our voice. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Good. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. You might notice I had to take a breath in there. I'm not thinking about my breath. Don't think about your breath support for speech. Just speak out and you will take a breath when you need to. Let's do one more with intent. May, me, my, mo, moo. Very nice. Time for water. Time for water. We need to take plenty of sips of water as we do these exercises. Don't y'all just love the flowers behind me? Lisa, Julie, and Sandy gave me those for Boss's Day yesterday. They're just gorgeous. And then Julie made us a larger Live with Intent sign. So I really like it, and hopefully you do too. Let's move on to Speak Out exercise number 2, the ahs. Deliberately open your mouth wide and project that ah up and over your computer or your television. Ready? Ah. We try to hold it for about 10 seconds, but we don't push it and we never squeeze it out from here. Let's try it again. Good. Keep in mind, we hold it a maximum of 10 seconds, so less is okay. Let's do it again. How much effort are you putting forth? Are you using intent? Did you answer with intent? Make sure every time you say something, you're speaking with intent. Let's do a shorter ah. Here we go. Ah. let's take a sip of water, and then we will move on to our glides. Swallow with intent. For the glides, we want a steady ah, and then slowly glide up. Try to get all those little notes in there. If you need to listen to me first, that would be okay. Let's do it. Ah. Ah. Good. Notice that we're not holding, when we get to the top or go down to the bottom, we're not holding that out for 10 seconds, just a couple seconds, okay? So we don't hold on to it too long. We don't want to hurt our voices. We're trying to exercise them, but not hurt them. Let's do it again. Good. If it's challenging for you, if you're running out of air, we can do them a little bit faster. Ready? Ah. Ah. Good. Let's do it again. You can do it. Ah. Ah. Notice at the end, my mouth is staying open and the sound is almost growing as you're gliding down. Let's start higher and then glide down. Ready? Ah. Good. One more. Start high. Ready? Ah. Very good. I'm so proud of you for doing your speak out exercises today. Let's take a sip of water and do it with intent. The next speak out exercise, the counting. We're going to, just like we did with the May, Me, My, Mo, Moo, where we lifted. It was May, Me. The counting is like that too. It's 1, 2. We're lifting and projecting our voices forward. Here we go with intent. 1, 2, 3. Stop. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. And as we talked about on Monday, we talked about how we really need to get used to using intent. Stopping before we're talking and then just getting ready to speak out, okay? That's what you need to do in conversation, but it will be very hard to do that in conversation if you can't do it with the exercises. So before we say each line, I want you to think about it and get ready to speak out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We also described it as like a light switch. Dr. Boone always said the intentional motor system is like a light switch. It's always there. It's available to you, but it's not going to work unless you flip the switch. So before you say anything to anybody, before you answer the phone, before you do anything, you're going to flip the intentional motor system on and then speak out. Let's do one more round of counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're doing such a great job. By the way, today is Thursday. Everybody knows what that is. Sing-along day right after this session. Click on the Zoom link. Participate in our Parkinson's sing-along. Don't tell me you can't sing. I want you to try it. It will help improve breath support for speech. It will help the expression of your voice as you're trying to reach the different notes. Nobody can hear you because you will be muted, and it'll make you happy. And if you don't like it, you never have to do it again. All right, before we move on to the reading, I want to ask for your help. I want to ask for your help in getting the word out. Do you know that we have 10 million people in the world with Parkinson's and 90% will struggle with speech and swallowing? Parkinson Voice Project knows how to help them, but we haven't even... It's not even a drop in the bucket, the amount of people that we've helped. We're doing great. We're helping a lot of people. Over 11,000 people went through Speak Out last year, the formal program, but we need your help. So I'm going to ask you too, if you're practicing on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are on Facebook, I want you to follow Parkinson Voice Project, like our videos, like our posts. Please share the information with your friends and your family, your kids, your grandkids, your nieces, your nephews. Many of them are on Facebook and Instagram. We need more followers because, think about it, your kids maybe are working in companies where their friends, they may have a parent, a grandparent, an aunt, uncle, brother, sister who has Parkinson's. We need to get the word out. And one more announcement. On November 7th, for all of you who live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I am presenting a lecture at Parkinson Voice Project on November 7th at 12 o'clock p.m. It's called Living with Parkinson's, Dispelling the Biggest Myth and Taking Back Control. You can register. Julie is monitoring today. Julie posts the Eventbrite link so you can make a reservation. Seating is limited. And also, Julie posts the phone number to our clinic. You can make a reservation that way. For all of you who do not live in the DFW area, I will be doing this session online, but I'll let you know later when that's going to be. I will repeat the presentation for all of you who don't live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Okay, today's topic, everybody say Dracula. Ready? Dracula. Are you a Dracula movie fan? Let's read these sentences with intent. Dracula was written by Bram Stoker in 1897. Is it Bram? It might be Bram Stoker. I'm not sure. Let's read the sentence again and say the name however you think it ought to be. Ready? Dracula was written by Bram Stoker in 1897. Now, when you read the highlighted words, okay, imagine that you're listening to an audio recording of you reading the sentences. If you weren't looking at the sentences, if you didn't know which word was highlighted and you were listening to it, would you be able to tell which word is emphasized? Let's read this one. Ready? There have been many Dracula movies. Again, there have been many Dracula movies. Do you know who this actor is? Say his name with intent or say, I don't know. Let's read the name together. Bela Lugosi. I think that's how you say it, and that picture was from about 1931. Let's read this quote with intent. I am all in a sea of wonders. Again, I am all in a sea of wonders. Good. Next. Dracula inspired the Count on Sesame Street. Again, with more intent. Dracula inspired the Count on Sesame Street. And here is the Count. Take a sip of water with intent. For our conversation exercise, now we're thinking about what we're going to say. We're going to flip the switch before we say anything and speak with intent. I want you to name some other spooky or gothic books or movies. Besides Dracula, say them with intent. Here are some. Let's read them with intent, okay? Flip that switch. Here we go. Frankenstein, The Addams Family, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, Phantom of the Opera. Now say that one again, every word with intent. Ready? Phantom of the Opera. All right, next question. Get ready. What do you associate with the character Dracula? Say every word with intent. Let's read these with intent. Ready? Bats, capes, Halloween, castles, red and black. Do you notice how I'm being deliberate? I want you to do that. Read them again, more deliberately. Ready? Bats, capes, Halloween, castles, red and black. Let's go ahead and do Dr. Boone's words. Exaggerate the G's, the K's, and the NG's. We're trying to get the back of the tongue to move up with more intent. Here we go. Gula gun ga ga. Again. Gula gun ga ga. And the next one. Ku ka mangu ka. Ku ka mangu ka. Ready? Gungla. Speak out. Gungla. And the last one. Kukla. Kukla. Take a sip of water and we'll move on to our bonus reading. Here's the bell. Some of you have asked why we use the bell. It's just for fun. All right, let's go ahead and move to the reading. Again, imagine you're listening to you reading this without seeing the words. Would you be able to tell which words are highlighted and emphasized? Okay, here we go. Dracula begins with Jonathan Harker, a young English lawyer, as he travels to Transylvania. Harker plans to meet with Count Dracula, a client of his firm, in order to finalize a property transaction. When he arrives in Transylvania, the locals react with terror after he discloses his destination, Castle Dracula. Though this unsettles him slightly, he continues onward. The ominous howling of wolves rings through the air as he arrives at the castle. And a reminder, today is our sing-along. You can find the link in the chat or go to the website. Go to our homepage, ParkinsonVoiceProject.org. Scroll down, you'll see where it says Parkinson Sing-Alongs. Just click on it and join the Zoom meeting. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope as you are learning how to speak and swallow with intent, that you're learning how to live with intent too. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.